3, 2, 1, clap.
Hello.
Hello.
All right.
I love Spectre's laugh every time.
Good starter point.
Hello and welcome back to the V-Bois podcast. Today we don't have a guest, it is just us three. Me, your host, Captain Pika, along with the boys, the boss Pangu, and Spectre Mimic.
Hello everyone, it's me, Spectre Mimic, and we're doing a podcast with just the three of us, just today.
Yes.
Just today.
We want to have just us three at least sometimes. It's nice having guests and all, but we are the main.
Yeah, honestly, guys, I'm
podcast.
sick of the guests. Honestly, I hate every guest we've had
Spectre
on.
keeps
Oh my
bringing
fucking
in
god,
such
dude!
such
Every
unknown
time,
people.
dude. Fucking
I'm kidding.
Dan Tansky.
I mean,
Fucking no.
I could try
Spectre Mimic. Who is that guy?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, fuck that guy, dude.
If you guys want me to bring like more people who are more known, I can.
Oh, no.
I have a couple.
I was just joking.
We're literally just
everybody
fucking.
we've had have been great people
been
so
awesome.
far.
Oh man,
I love Rio though. Honestly, he's awesome.
Since I have to try harder, I guess I have to deepen my voice and be more of a narrator. Okay, guys, I'm
That's
ready.
it, I'll
I'm ready to do anything.
Oh,
Let's
damn.
go. This summer,
the
Pingu, Pika, and Spectre will find a way to bring more VTubers into their podcast.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys ready to get the episode kicked off?
Yes.
So today
Yeah.
I've brought something special to the table. We
Yeah.
literally just came up with this a minute before. It is stolen content from a podcast I listened to this morning. But
All our
when aren't
content's
we
stolen
stealing content?
Yes.
We are doing a video game tier list. Essentially, I will name a game or franchise. You guys talk about them first before putting in my own opinion, and we will rank it. There are several ranks. The absolute highest rank we have is genre defining. Like games that have defined the genre. When you think of that genre, you think of that game. That game set the standard,
Gotcha.
top of the line for that genre. Then
Like
we
Souls,
have,
like with Souls.
Then we have, well, yeah. You also have to, like if you think it's a really good game yourself too, like stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
And then we have S tier, which are like games we really enjoyed, but we wouldn't consider genre defining. We have A tier, B tier, C, D, F, and then never played.
Okay, never played. Okay, I was gonna ask about that.
Yeah.
F is gonna be our fuck you tier. That tier is fucking never touching
the
that game again.
absolute
tier.
worst. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
God.
fucking. All right, let's fucking
We
go.
understand it.
Let's
Are we
do
ready
it.
to go?
Let's fuck them. Yes.
All
Excitement,
Let's.
yes.
So just looking at these in order, let's start off strong. The Bioshock franchise.
Ooh.
What are your guys' thoughts on that?
Ah, yes, the Bioshock franchise. A game well known for its oceans and deep lore within the underground. Where you're a character who grabs shit, puts it inside your body, and you start racking up bodies.
Oh Lord.
But in all
Anyway,
honesty...
the Bioshock franchise. What would you rank it and why? How do you
Okay.
guys feel about
Seth, do you wanna go first?
Yeah.
Or do you want me to go first?
Okay, so I'll just go first. Wait, what's the question again?
it? Bioshock series.
What do you rate it?
Oh, I rate it as an 8.
An A?
An 8.
No, it's
Oh, no,
genre
it's-
defining S, A, B, C, D, F, or never played.
Oh, I played it. I played the first one, and then I played the second one.
But
yeah.
is it genre defining? Is it S, A, B, C,
Okay, if you had to
D,
grade
or
it,
F?
Genre defining being the best, like 10 out of 10, or like 11 out of 10. And like S would be like
Yes.
the best
No,
game
it
in
is,
that
it is
series.
genre.
Was it genre defining?
It is genre
Okay,
defining.
genre defining.
Because
Why?
Bioshock had its own unique way of doing progression within their story. Like, I don't remember the last time I just get to open up a child and just gain more power, like a fucking oozing worm. You know that little worm thing that you have to eat? Yeah. It's
The
just
last
you
time I got
gain
to
random
open up a
abilities.
child.
Okay, so you really have connections to the game. You really thought it was a good game, but what does it do that defines the genre? Like, what standards does it set? Like, is it when you think of that genre? Is it like what you think of immediately?
Underwater game. It's
Okay,
all
well,
underwater. Like the suspense of
that's
the fear.
that's a setting, but that's not the genre.
The genre would be FPS adventure game.
Oh, okay.
Or technically could be considered a slight horror, but I wouldn't really consider it horror.
I don't consider it horror either. Maybe.
But as a single player FPS, would you consider it genre defining?
No.
When you think of single player FPSs, is that what you think of?
No, not really.
Okay, so would you rank it
Maybe more like an
S,
S?
A, B?
B? It's like, it's good, but it's just not there.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay, so you'd say it's a B. What about you, Pengu?
You know what?
Go ahead,
The
Pengu.
series as a
Tell us
whole.
what you think.
The series as a whole, I think in some ways it is really good. I think in some ways it is really bad. My rating for it would probably be a C. I love the underwater aesthetic in the first like good few, you know. I love the idea of this like power thing, but the game is not perfect. You know, it's a Bethesda game, so naturally it's gonna have glitches all to hell. But I think overall the game did have a decent story. It just wasn't able to do exactly what it wanted to do.
It couldn't sell.
All right. Honestly, I've played a tiny bit of Infinite, but other than that, I haven't really played the Bioshock series. It's one that I've wanted to get into though, because it does have a really cool looking like theme, in my opinion. So
it's not fucking Bethesda. It's 2K.
I don't have too much weight to put behind it. So between you guys, would you rather see it at B or a C?
I think either way is okay. Either way is okay.
What about you, Spectre? A B or a C?
I rate it as a B, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay, so we're putting Bioshock B tier.
Bioshock B tier, naturally.
Okay. Borderlands franchise.
That's more memorable to be honest.
Honestly,
I only played the first game, but I already know all about it.
Now, Borderlands is kind of a separate genre from Bioshock. Most people consider it a looter shooter.
Yeah, of course. And that one I do consider to be genre defining, because there's very few times you'll say nowadays, you'll be like, oh yeah, fucking Claptrap. And pretty much everybody will know you fucking meant Claptrap, the fucking robot from Borderlands.
I mean,
you fucking talk about a looter shooter. Yeah. Exactly. It's a great looter shooter. And I think overall it does deserve at least a genre define, because it really did go out of his way to redefine the action of a local multiplayer to online multiplayer game. Because its local multiplayer is epic.
Alright, what about you, Spectre?
I believe it's a wonderful game that many would come. Anyways, it's a good game. When I think about it first, I think about, like you say, the shoot 'em up type of game, RPG, open world, and even though I've only played the first game for a little bit, I find it unique because it has its own little art style, and they actually done pretty well with the lore. Even some backstories, some backstory characters, I guess. Like the little girl, she has her own game now. I forget what her name. Annie.
Oh yeah, Tiny Tina, and they're talking about turning it to a big series too.
Yeah, that's funny to me. So, I like it.
What's your grade on it?
Oh, A.
An A.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is where I'm gonna come in.
All right.
I remember playing the first Borderlands on Xbox 360. I would rent it from a family video that was around the corner because my mom would let me rent a video game every weekend. Borderlands was such a huge game for me. I still remember when they first announced Borderlands 2, how fucking excited I was for that. The first Borderlands, I played through so many times with friends, with cousins. The second one was just as great, if not even a little bit better.
Yeah.
The pre-sequel, I will say the story kind of fell off a little bit, but it was still fun to play.
I'd say usually
I can't speak too much. I can't speak too much on the third one because I haven't played through it completely, but I have played a bit, and they just keep putting their own, like, they've got a shtick and they're sticking to it. You go, you kill an enemy, you're getting like 3 or 4 guns off of like a few enemies, and but at the same time they're always adding to it as well. And it's just such an iconic looter shooter. I wouldn't say it's genre defining, but for me it is absolutely an S tier game. An S tier franchise.
An S tier? Is S tier high or is it A high?
S tier is above A.
S tier is above A.
Oh, okay, no, it's S tier. Yeah, that's what my mind is.
Okay.
I thought A was the
Are
highest.
you
No,
okay with that?
I am fine with
that?
an S tier. I'm fine with an S tier. I'm fine with
So
it.
the
That's fine.
Borderlands franchise is absolutely an S tier. I
Yeah.
have so many good memories with that.
I still consider its style very unique to itself, and so I still want to consider it genre defining. Because I mean, you think of
It
looter
is.
shooters,
I mean, technically, its genre is a looter shooter,
Yeah.
but in a way, it's
It's still an
an
FPS game.
FPS
It's still an
adventure.
FPS
It's
game.
an RPG. It's an
Yeah.
RPG FPS.
Yeah, so I can see S tier. I can see S tier.
Okay,
Yes,
what do we got
That's
next?
fine with me.
Call of Duty, not one specific game. The franchise
Oh,
as a whole.
Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna get hate for this one. Okay.
Call of Duty as a
All right.
whole
All right.
franchise.
Ahem. Ahem. So as a COD nerd coming to the game from Modern Warfare 3, the game series went down fucking hill. After Black Ops 2, the game series went to a dark, dark place with exosuits, and that made the game fucking suck. Advanced Warfare was fine, but the rest of them kind of just took the joke and took it too far. Alright, and I think overall, the series is making itself a comeback. It's not a perfect comeback, but it is a comeback that I can sort of be proud of to a degree, except for the company being shitty. But that's not talking about the company, talking about the game. But, you know, the game series itself is making its own comeback, which I'm very proud to see. And I think the latest two, outside of outside of Vanguard and Cold War, the company that's making focus on now, the Modern Warfare people, they've done an amazing job. I think overall, I'm gonna give them a B, but only because their stuff right now is good. But I'm scared it's gonna go back to being shit.
All right, Spectre, what are your thoughts?
I enjoy COD. I'd give it a B. Actually, yeah, no, a B. Cause I just remember fondly Call of Duty, Black Ops, and not all of the games were like, you know, the good hits. Some people really just didn't like it. Even the latest one, I enjoyed the latest COD game. It's a beta currently, but they'll be releasing the full version later. I'd say it's good. It's not perfect, but it's still good.
They did better than Battlefield.
Yeah, yeah. That's true. Actually, I barely remember Battlefield.
The 2042 was awful, I'll tell you that much.
Oh. Oh well.
I
so
just gotta
bad.
pause a moment. I just had some serious fucking deja vu. But I'm back now.
What?
Okay. Of this situation, just
Yeah.
okay. But back on topic. Call of Duty. I wanna put it high for the early days that I remember playing it all the time with like friends and stuff, like Black Ops 2 era, Modern Warfare 2 era, Modern Warfare 3. So much memories with it. It was such a great series back then. Played the hell out of it. But then there was also the big spike after. Honestly, I kind of stopped playing after Advanced Warfare.
Advanced Warfare.
I did enjoy Advanced Warfare. It wasn't typical COD, but I still enjoyed it. Most people didn't. Most people thought it was like, oh, exosuits, this is stupid, this isn't Call of Duty. I still enjoyed it. It still felt like an interesting take on the series to me. But it
Yeah,
really
and the
fell off
exosuits were
after
still
that.
new, so it didn't feel like, oh yeah, it was exaggerated.
But
still
it
felt
really did fall off after that. They have been making
Yeah.
comeback, The remastered Modern Warfare was meh. Like, it was interesting, but the maps were meh. The gun balancing was awful. The game itself felt good though.
I think an overall review
And
for
the new Modern Warfare 2 remake, based off the beta alone, feels really nice. There was a map that was absolute garbage, but the game itself feels really nice. I still want to rank it. Maybe I think I would rank it like a C, but that's just because there's nothing really about the Call of Duty franchise that is pulling me back into it. Like, it might be getting better, but at the end of the day,
it's still COD. That's fair. That's fair.
But if you guys both want to stick to B, we can put it in a B.
I don't mind either way. I think, honestly, if we did put it as a C, I think that'd be fine, too, just because COD deserves a little bit of flack right now, because they are a AAA company.
What about you, Spectre? Are you sticking to B, or you want to move it to C?
I guess we can move it to C, since it has its own issues at times.
Yeah, my whole reasoning is, while it may be getting better again, it still had that big downfall, and there's just nothing really big that's bringing me back to it.
Maybe the new COD
like, it's
game.
it's just meh to me.
Maybe when the full game comes out, you might change your mind.
Yeah,
maybe.
Looking forward to playing the story. Yeah.
Honestly, the story looks pretty good.
Oh yeah.
What else do we got?
Next up.
Counter-Strike.
I played the latest one, and
The
I think
Counter-Strike
it's meh,
series.
but
I
that's me.
haven't really played it myself personally. Have you played CS? Any of the CS's? Counter-Strikes, Spectre?
No, a long time ago. I don't like it. I actually dislike it. Because I die even
fine.
at spawn.
Well, you're the only. Well, I guess that makes you the only one that really has any experience with it. Where would you rate it?
I rate it as a D.
Fair enough. Put it in the D category. Check out with a Spectre.
Welcome to CS:GO, a game where you die in your own spawn. People cheat, and a lot of times you might lose money in the game. Yep.
All right then.
That's a memorable
Oh, okay.
game.
Actually, okay, yeah.
That's a solid A in
The
my
latest,
opinion.
the game gets an A. The game gets an A. And I'll say A because the game did do good, and then Naughty Dog had to sell the rights, and when they sold the rights to the other companies kind of put a bad crash taste in my mouth.
Yeah,
Because when they sold the rights to it, they gave to so many different companies, and they kind of ruined it for a little bit. They finally bought it back, made the trilogy remastered.
Are you saying you didn't?
Crash
Are you
4.
saying you didn't like their other
Okay.
games, like Crash of the Titans?
What the
Okay,
fuck
I'm not
is
saying
that
it was a
stuff?
bad game. I'm just saying it was not a Crash game. That's what I'm saying.
Fair. That's fair. I just have such good childhood memories with Crash Bandicoot. I would agree either A or S. For me.
I gotcha. Suspecting
So
you're the final decision.
I'm still sticking to A. I mean, no, B. Sorry. No, wait.
All right. Oh.
Yeah, wait, no. A, my bad.
A.
Okay.
Okay,
A.
so
A is the answer.
Crash
Put that shit in the A
Bandicoot,
series.
tier.
Because
It's a pretty good game series. I'm not gonna say it's genre defining, but it did a pretty good job with what it had.
Yeah.
Cuphead.
Never played it.
Hadn't really played it, to be honest.
You
Yeah.
guys didn't play Cuphead?
No.
No. It looks cool though. The cartoony style looks good.
I played it a little bit. I never really got too far into it though, because it was pretty difficult. But as a game itself, it was pretty fun. I'll go ahead. I'll rank this based on my ranking alone. If anybody has a problem with it,
Go ahead.
I'll put it at B tier.
Hey, if anyone got a problem with it, take it with Pika Crew's real Reddit account at the real Pika Crew Reddit. They're gonna be spending all day looking for that.
Cyberpunk.
Oh my god. So the anime series looks good. That's the only
we're talking about
positive
the
I can
game.
say about that. That's the only positive I can say about
Strictly
Cyberpunk.
the games.
Okay, when it came out, me and my buddy was so hyped for it because we were like, "Yo, every decision you make matters. If I don't pick up trash in the can in the street, it's gonna change the story drastically." Like we were hyping it up to some degree.
What the
But then
fuck?
we started playing it, and the game was fucking awful on release. Dude, I had a mission where I couldn't complete the mission because my partner was stuck in the elevator wall. So I kind of had to just restart the thing, and then it soft locked itself again. I was inside my own car and couldn't move. So just overall, the game was not polished on release. They blamed the idea of, you made us release it early. Like, no, we did not. Shut the fuck up. You're a
You know,
AAA company. If
it
you're
wasn't-
sitting here complaining
It
about
was
it,
their
wah, boo-hoo.
their management team made them release it early.
Gotcha.
And then on that, and that's still an F tier on them though.
Their
Like,
their
that's
man,
in
their
my opinion,
man,
it's an F
their
tier.
the actual developers didn't want to release it yet, but their management team kept putting on undoable.
Trust me, I totally get that, but that does not change the state of the game.
Yeah,
Not change the state of it.
I'd say either C or D, in my opinion. Hell, I can still remember fondly of Pingu's character being stuck in the elevator. Hello, I am stuck. I'm under the water. Please help me.
that was literally my character, dude. Swear to God.
Basically. You enjoyed it.
Played 3 hours straight into the storyline before I even saw the title screen. 3 hours into story, nothing but story, and I was just getting the title screen. They had so much
if you say
story
it's
to it.
worthwhile going back to now, I might download it and retry it. But I want to hear it from your words that you consider it
I'm
a
not gonna
worthwhile
lie.
download.
There were still some bugs, like my stream absolutely hated the mirrors. My screen itself was fine, but my stream, whenever there was a mirror on screen, would go wild. And there were times where I had to save and exit and come back in because everything would go dark. I could still kind of see like the building and stuff, but everything was like really dark.
So,
Okay, but
So
is
there
it
were
worth the
still
download?
problems with it when I last played it. I think they fixed it even more. I've been seeing a little bit about how Cyberpunk's winning now. Cyberpunk's up top 3 game of the year like nominees.
Okay, then I might check it out then. If it's actually worth picking up again, I have
Like
the game on
it,
here.
it's
I downloaded it on
I
computer.
never beat it. I never played much further than the title screen. But that was 3 hours of really fun like
Oh yeah, the fucking
gameplay and
title,
shit.
the opening fucking gameplay was epic. Mod away with red mod. All right, you know what? You know what? You know what? If they're
hours,
adding,
and it just showed after 3 hours it was
They
just
added-
showing the title screen.
bro, they added modding tools to this game.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what?
I
I might
would-
download
I
this
would-
for that.
I would put Cyberpunk at either C or B.
I'm fine with the C then. I'll take a C.
I'm definitely
Are you
going
okay
for
with
the
the
C.
C?
Yeah.
Okay. So Cyberpunk's at a C.
Sounds good. Ah, C for Cyberpunk. That's pretty good.
Well, we also got Bioshock in B.
Ah, we're fucking geniuses. Now we need to put
Okay.
Super Smash Brothers in the S tier.
Next up we have Dark Souls, the Dark Souls franchise.
Yes. That's a
Include-
Yes. Okay, this is automatically going to genre defining because simply put, it actually made a genre.
Yeah, I'd say it's an S. My opinion.
It did define
This
a
is right
genre.
below genre defining. That's
I-
right below
I-
genre defining. You cuck.
I don't know about that.
I personally
Fair enough.
have put a lot of time into the first Dark Souls. I can honestly say I'm not a fan of the series, but that's because I'm just not good at it. I'm just not good at it.
I'll tell you that much. It
got
took so long.
I got really far in the first Dark Souls, and then I lost my save. And then after that, one of the early bosses, the Copper Demon, the thing in the tiny room with the 2 dogs.
No.
I couldn't beat it
So
again.
sorry.
You enter the room
I'm
and you just
so
immediately get
sorry.
knocked down by the dogs, and then he one-shots you, and it's like, cool.
I'm so sorry.
I can't tell you how many hours I spent trying to beat him again and absolutely raging. I even tried to do the cheese strat that I did to beat him the first time,
Oh, no.
and I just couldn't do it.
Fair enough.
You can just imagine.
It is genre defining, but as a game itself, I would probably put it, because I gotta give it credit, especially with Elden Ring. It is really up there. I would probably put it.
Elden Ring fucking did an amazing job.
I would put it at myself. I would put it at an A.
Okay. I can understand that.
I guess it could be an A.
So
I guess it could be an A.
Pengu says genre defining. I say A. Where are you putting it? The entire Elden Ring franchise, including Sekiro, Bloodborne, Elden Ring.
They're including that, then yeah, I gotta say definitely genre defining, because those like fucking Bloodborne games were so positive for the longest time.
Genre defining.
Genre defining.
The funny thing is, like, I haven't played the game, but from what everyone sees and all the videos all about it.
I'll stand down here. I'll put it up in genre defining.
Yeah.
Okay, I totally get the reason why you hate it. Trust me, I was that same way for the longest time, and then eventually I sat down and said, you know, I'm gonna beat this fucking game, and I grinded for fucking 7 days.
I
finally beat it.
I think most people could agree when they play in the game. They're like, oh man, this is interesting. Ah, shoot, my first boss. This is gonna be awesome. Welcome to hell, you little bastard. Now spread them cheeks. I'm going in. And then, like, you die 20, 30 times until you eventually kill him.
And Pika, if the game's too hard, keep grinding. The game literally has a built-in grinding system. You can level the fuck up.
Alright, next up we've got Dead Space.
I do not know the series
Dead Space
personally.
trilogy.
Personally, I know it. It's a solid A.
Solid A. I've only played. I haven't beaten it, but I've played it, the first one for a bit, and I spent the entire playthrough just going nope, 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 nope. I'd see event fall, and I'd just go nope. I'd see a dark area, and I'd just go nope. It was a good. It was overall a good experience.
Have you seen the anime?
It looks like a great game.
I'd be fine with giving it an A.
Have you seen the movies?
I have not.
The movie?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know how movies.
It's so good. I'd rather not watch it by myself.
Shit, dude, I'd watch it in a watch party.
Alright, but we're giving Dead Space an A.
Mm-hmm.
I am fine with that. The game looked amazing. From what I've seen, like YouTubers play it. I was like, all right, game looks good.
It's a really good game, honestly, overall.
Alright.
The Destiny games.
Ooh.
Destiny games.
Ooh.
Destiny and Destiny 2.
I don't know.
I'd say maybe a B. Like, nothing against the game. The game is very, very, very repetitive, like Warframe. But the only thing I like about Warframe right now is that the Warframes do have some pretty cool lore behind them.
I'd give it a B.
Some of the weapons in Destiny have that, but it's just like,
the Warframe also has variation between the Warframes. Like, each Warframe has its own playstyle. Destiny, you've just got you've got three classes, and each class
and,
has like
4 subsets.
Three.
Yeah, no, I had 4. Yeah, there's 2 for the new one, and you have 2 of the old ones. At least in Destiny 2. Like in Destiny 2, you could have the new ones. There's like some kind of champion one and something else, and then you could also do your Void Eater and your Shock one.
The Destiny games, I'd still rank it as a B. Yeah. A person. Oh.
Destiny 2.
Oh yeah.
The problem was once you finish the story.
What else?
There's nothing. I don't get
raids,
how people put that much time into it. It's just I can't. It's super grindy for like
Crucible
nothing.
was somewhat fun, but it was still just Destiny combat.
I know a lot of people don't like it, but I would say it's almost a forgettable game to me.
Yes. So I'd say B because it did a good job with the story, but anything outside the story and like what little bit you do first like few days, like extra besides story, it's okay.
All right, so you guys
I'd
are
say
both
B.
sticking to B.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has. The reason I didn't put it for C is because I'm thinking like, because there's some parts of it that are at least good enough, which is story wise, and then maybe little unique sets of little RPG, little grinding here and there. But
Oh,
that's
and
about
Destiny
it.
2 is also free right now. So if you want to check it out yourself, please do.
Yeah.
Like, don't listen to our response of it and be like, that's my response to it. Give the
Yeah.
game a try for yourself. It's a pretty worthwhile game, even if you only play it just for the story.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Like I said, the story was good. It's just once you get done with the story. It's
Yeah,
like
once you get done with the story, it's kind of empty.
Once you're done, boy.
Okay, so Destiny's going in B.
Let's do it!
Alright, up next, you've got
Can I
Diablo.
rate Spectre? Because I want to put Spectre as genre defining.
Oh, thank you.
Anyway,
Okay.
we've got Diablo.
Diablo. That's a
Ooh.
good game. I consider that a C.
The Diablo
I mean, an S.
franchise.
An S.
I am fine with an S. I am fine with an S in that series. That series did a really good job, and its multiplayer, it actually almost single-handedly brought back couch co-op, and I fully respect it for that.
Yeah.
That's fair. Diablo. I played Diablo 3. I tried Diablo 2, but after playing Diablo 3, I couldn't really get into Diablo 2. Because my dad actually gave me his old copy of Diablo 2. When my dad was my age, without me making him play games with me, there was actually 2 games my dad played. Diablo and World of Warcraft.
Yeah. Oh, World of
So,
Warcraft.
considering my dad played the game, it's got to be a pretty good game. I'm okay with giving it an S.
You're right, so it goes in the S. That's a good choice. That's a good choice. Honestly, I'm hoping the new one looks really good too, because I'm excited for that.
Diablo 4 does look really good.
Dude,
Is the new
I swear
Diablo
to God,
coming
Spectre,
out?
you better be with us. You better be with us. We play that shit.
We're already
For the
half an hour
comedy.
into this. I'm have to start nitpicking a little bit more.
Hold on, Diablo 4?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
I
coming. You not know?
No,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Shit, well that's hype. That's something to be hyped about now,
Oh.
Spectre.
Oh,
Diablo
wait,
4.
Wait, I thought he would kill Diablo, but it looked like the sucker coming back
No,
as
they
a female and be
tried.
like, this time
Alright.
I brought titties to the battlefield. Oh no, he's too
This time I
strong.
brought titties.
All right,
I don't know where the story's gonna go, but.
next big game / genre, Doom.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Okay, rip and tear. I do want to say at least this game gets an A, at least an A.
Yeah.
Because the game overall is fucking amazing. The music in it honestly makes me want to give it an S. Because the
it's-
guy literally made music with a fucking chainsaw.
Yeah, it's a solid A for me.
Doom.
Yeah, music alone can make it a fucking A.
Alright.
Doom. It has a story, but I never caught on to what the story was because I was too busy having a
Demons
blast
came back
shooting
and
fucking
killed his
demons.
bunny rabbit, and he didn't enjoy how they killed the bunny rabbit, so he swore to their whole death the demon race.
But see,
Yeah.
you gotta
Literally the fucking story.
You've got to focus on paying attention to that, otherwise he would.
No, you don't. And ripping and tearing demons apart with chainsaws and other weapons.
A is fair. A is
Yeah,
fair.
A's fair. I have something for y'all as well. So,
What's up?
what do you guys think of Rift? It's an MMORPG game that was made in 2011. What do y'all think of that game?
Rift. I have never even heard of it.
Rift.
Let me
I've
look
never
it up.
played it. I've heard of it, but I've never played it.
Oh, I never played it, but it looks neat. It looks neat.
Yeah, I played
It looks pretty good.
Okay, so people who are listening to us, I could say that it's a pretty good game, but after playing for a while, there is a difference. You end up playing World of Warcraft more often than you would play Rift, because I feel like they started to fall off, and I don't know when, but yeah, it's more of a, I was like, oh yeah, that game. That's the type of thing when I think about it, that's the idea that comes to mind. I'd honestly rate that I'd rate it as a C, in my opinion. I'm pretty sure a lot of
C?
people would
That's
dislike that answer. But another game I would say, is World of Warcraft. Now,
You have that on the list?
so many people played that game.
Warcraft.
It should be on that
It
list.
should be on the list, but it's like gotta be somewhere. I was just kind of going in alphabetical order.
You're
Alphabetical
fine.
order. Oh, okay. You had your list.
God,
thing
yeah,
going
if he
on?
has a list, a tier list site.
Yeah,
He's a tier list site.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go through Pika's list then, if that's the case.
Okay, so then the next big game slash genre on here. Skipping some that were kind of good games, but you know,
Not worth talking about.
Fallout, the Fallout franchise.
Fallout franchise.
Ooh.
I mean, the first Fallout, it's so good. Then everything after that, I'm not really sure. I'd have to rate it a B.
I am down with the B answer too. It was not like really exciting compared to like Skyrim.
Yeah,
And I know everyone's like, I'm tired of fucking Skyrim. Look, I get the future apocalyptic weapons looks cool. I'm a guy, I want to swing a sword against a dragon.
Yeah.
Alright?
I like them.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know for radioactive titties. I want some Eldred boobies.
I've played Fallout 3 and 4. I almost beat
I forgot they had colony builders in that.
Yeah,
the genre itself, the single player RPG is just not really for me. I always thought it would feel better in a multiplayer setting, but then they absolutely fudged up Fallout 76.
They brought it back with an update where they added NPCs. But the problem was it was so far late.
It's not even that wasn't even the
like,
problem with me. It was they didn't have dedicated servers.
That's
When they finally added dedicated servers, you had to pay a monthly subscription for it.
Oh my god, dude! I dropped a nuke in that game, and that's all I wanted to do. I can give a fuck less. I dropped a nuke in that game.
What would you guys say for it, Fallout series?
I said a B would be fine.
I'd be okay with a B. So we're putting it at B.
Yes.
Fallout's a B.
All right. Fallout do be a bitch.
Okay.
All right.
Did you guys play any of the Far Cry games?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have not, so I will leave this to you guys. Far Cry.
Go ahead, Spectre.
I'd say Far Cry 5 is when I actually played the game. Actually, no. Far Cry New Dawn. That's when I played that game. As far as I could tell, it's a really solid, good game. It's not much to it. It's pretty good open world. Lets you grow, honestly. The story as well as the lore, I like it.
So, what do you rate it?
So, what would you rate it?
It's a really fun gun game. I'd rate it an A, in my opinion. Yeah.
You know what? I'm fine with an A because the game did a really good job at what it did. I enjoyed Far Cry 5's the way they told the character stories. Like they had this one girl that's just fucking like a poison bitch, so you're constantly high on drugs, trying to find her until you eventually find her, and it's so weird. I could definitely see an A tier.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Plus the, I don't know, the narration of that voice is like interesting. In a world where apocalypse reigns free, human life came back and jizzed all over themselves. Yeah.
Okay, so Far Cry is A tier.
Yeah.
Up next, we have Five Nights at Freddy's.
D.
Yeah, as much as I hate it, it does get a high rating because it is very popular. So B, I'm fine with B. Because I don't like the series personally. I feel like it was
Z.
But there's so many people that enjoyed it, so
Negative
I was
Z.
like, you know what, the game's a negative Z.
I was about to say a C myself, because there wasn't a whole lot to the gameplay itself.
There isn't.
It's very simple.
The game, there wasn't too much to the games themselves.
It was supposed
but at the
to be...
same time,
But
at the same time, it did something that other horror games weren't doing. Instead of being like running away or fighting back, it simply focused on you being helpless in a room and defending.
Yeah.
Block yourself in, defend.
I would say like
a
Resource
mask on.
management
I'll
defense.
use
horror game.
my deeper voice for this one.
So I'm
I
okay with
bet.
giving you the B.
The game started off as a shocker game where you're the security guy that works in an office and you basically have to live. That's basically it. But as time progressed, the people who made the game gave it lore and backstory, maybe even a little fanfic going into it, because a lot of people are like, "Oh man, the purple guy." But
I know some FNAF sexuals.
yeah, overall, I'd rate it as a C in my opinion. It's a good game, but it's
So I
not
said C.
up
Spectre
there.
said C. I'd be okay with C or
I'm
B.
fine with
Do we
that.
want to put it in C or B?
I'm fine with C. I'm fine with C.
Okay, so
Yeah.
FNAF is C tier.
Do you guys like the
Okay.
voice I do?
That's fine. It's just weird.
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Oh my god.
Let's leave Fortnite out. I know I know a person.
We gotta
I'm-
put Fortnite in. It's a big game.
Yeah.
I would-
Yeah.
I know it's a big game, but I felt like that would have been a good topic for a certain person I know who's a VTuber, and he'd play that shit to death.
We can talk about it more when we get him on.
Yeah,
Just
definitely.
a
Definitely.
general
Just what are you
cover,
rating it?
I rate it as a solid S.
All right. You know what? I can see it. I can see an S. Pika, I know you don't like battle royale games, and I get that, but you gotta admit this. You gotta admit this above anything else.
Yeah, it's just to me.
Okay.
Fortnite,
You gotta at least admit though, like.
for yeah.
So much better. Okay,
I
well
know,
that's
but-
somewhat fair.
But the thing is,
On my degree, there's so many characters in it nowadays, and even if the game was the game is fine overall. It has good shooting mechanics. It's very simple to understand, complex if you want to learn it. But I think
I-
overall it does deserve an S for the characters alone. Okay, we're not talking about the fan base, we're talking about the game, Pika.
I'm
the
being
game.
part of the game.
Not to no. See, look, if we said that, I could suck and say fucking every game series we have is bad because the fan base in every game is somewhat ugh. You
Okay, no, but Fortnite is a whole different can of worms.
Fortnite
All
is
of
children,
It
Pika.
has become
They are
such-
children.
It has become such a
They
huge
are
thing. It
children.
is just the entire game.
I enjoy Fortnite as it is, even from beginning
I could-
to end.
Honestly,
the-
as far as
Ew, Pika.
Okay,
ew.
Warzone is an F. Honestly, Warzone is an F.
Yeah.
Apex is maybe a B. Maybe a B.
Maybe a B. Yeah.
Honestly.
The-
Nothing against it. It's just the game itself. Titanfall. I love the Titanfall. I love Titanfall. Titanfall 2, I would say it's a genre-defining game, personally.
okay, so
But Apex just
do you
feels like
guys-
it's like someone just
here-
hand-molded dog shit.
here's my tea.
And that's fine, that's fine,
But
that's
the thing is, Fortnite, like in in my opinion, this whole Fortnite debacle over here.
with Fortnite is B tier.
I'm
I
sticking.
can't see B. I can't see B. I can
can't-
only see maybe an A or an S.
I'm sticking to an
the
S,
only thing I
and
can
the
see.
reasons why, even if like maybe there's some things I don't like about the game, but it is still genre defining because Fortnite is memorable for being the first battle royale type of game that came out. And
Okay,
then
It got
after
popular.
that,
It
Apex.
got
Everything-
popular.
and
Everything that
then-
Fortnite did, almost everything that Fortnite did, PUBG did first.
The thing is,
PUBG is not a good game though.
It's
honestly.
it's not
But
memorable. PUBG.
You
is
can't
not
say
memorable.
Fortnite is genre defining if PUBG did it first.
I don't agree with genre defining. I do agree that it did the genre good. And I think that overall it does deserve an S rank because simply put, even
Yeah.
if you hate it, Pika, even if you hate it
If
so much,
Fortnite
you
is
can't
if
do it.
Fortnite is S rank, then fucking every other battle royale game is S+.
No.
Pika, no. You're just salty with the Fortnite thing. That's
No.
fine. Accept the L.
Fortnite is
Take
just
the L, Pika. Take
Take
the L.
It's 2 out of 1.
I will
It's a
drop
dance.
it in A tier. I am not giving Fortnite an S tier.
It goes to the S. It's 2 versus
No,
1. This is democracy, Pika.
We have to
Even if it's
compromise
just
a
for the
little
meme.
bit. If you guys are both putting S and I put D, then an A is reasonable.
Fine, I'm okay with an A, but
Fine,
still,
I'm fine with an okay with an A.
it's still
Okay,
a really
Apex,
good
we put it in the
game.
dog shit too. No, I'm fine
Yes.
with it. I'm fine with
Okay,
Apex
the
too. It's fine.
Apex
Honestly, I
goes
did
B
kind
or
of
D.
skip over Apex because it's not talked about as much as Fortnite.
I touched Apex once, and I never touched it ever again.
It's fine, but Fortnite, not Fortnite, but Apex is really catered to PC controls.
Plus,
I
the
hate to say it.
plus
There's
the
so
creative
much
aspect.
there.
See,
that
I
feels
don't
like you
don't
have
play a
PC.
lot of
There's outplay.
battle royales, but Apex is probably the one I've played the most.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I played for Fortnite a
Warzone's
lot
just
more.
in my opinion, though. Warzone is just like they didn't do a very good job with it, in my opinion. They really dropped the ball on it. Like
That's-
Blackout was a better Warzone than Warzone.
Yeah,
I still
Blackout was shit.
personally would rather play Warzone over Fortnite any day, but I agree Warzone is
Well,
meh.
they got Warzone 2. They got Warzone 2 coming out. Maybe that'll change my mind.
I'd play Warzone because Godzilla was in there and King Kong. That made it fun.
All right, we got to speed up a little bit.
No, we do got to speed up. Sorry, it's the big moment.
GTA.
GTA, because
That's
I
a
haven't
mess.
seen 6 yet, and I don't want to hear those people, oh my god, the GTA 6 test footage looks like a PS2 game. They're fucking
it's
working
test
on it,
footage. It's test
dumbasses.
footage. Yeah, no.
God, do you not understand what a work in
but-
progress is?
It's
A working
S.
build? They're just right now trying to get the game to work.
How would you guys rate the GTA series? The entire series.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give it a
An
a solid A, only because there is so much to do in it. It is one of the first ones to really let you open world.
Yeah. There's a lot you can do in there.
I would give it a B myself. Like, yeah, there's a
Why?
lot to do, but at the same time, it feels like there's nothing to do. You hop in there and you're just like,
You know what?
what do I do?
That's pretty fair.
Like, you have a lot of options, but you just
There you go. They
don't
did,
feel
they
like
did
you're
it,
doing.
They did
You don't
so
feel
well.
like you're doing anything while you're doing things.
Dude, they did it so well.
Like,
It's
you're
like
just
real
like,
life.
okay,
Yeah, it's just like real life.
what are we
I like
what are
that.
we gonna do? This mission? Okay, what's this mission? I don't know.
Okay.
Let's just fucking run this mission.
I
Just
mean-
do it.
Dude, just like I understand that, but I definitely think it deserves at least an A to what it does.
It's a lot of
Guess
good
that's
things
fair.
about it. Overall, with all the games.
I'm just personally, I'm not too into the
I
GTA
understand it.
series.
I understand it. So personal vote, it's a B, but overall vote, it's an A. Only because
Okay.
so close, you might as well.
Yeah.
I
The
completely
Halo
understand.
series.
Okay, what's up?
Halo series.
Halo.
You know what? Honestly, I'm willing to give this series a solid A as well, only because I did not like Halo 5 Guardians. I felt like Halo 5 Guardians really dropped the ball. The new Halo game did a pretty good job of working with the dog shit they had to make it decent, so I enjoy that. But overall, I did like the stories in every single one of them except for Halo 5.
I'm gonna
I'd
put
say
it. I'm gonna put it as an A just because I know a certain someone.
I'll agree with you guys with an A. If it was just Halo 3 on its own, absolute S tier.
Oh yeah.
Absolute
Oh
S tier.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I
No,
remember.
If it
I've
was
played
just
through the
Noble
story of
6
Halo
one,
3.
I'd fucking give it an A.
I've played through Halo 3 story several times, and Halo 3 Forge was a big part of my childhood
Dude,
as well. Dude,
Forge was so much fun.
making bases with friends and battling each other. Oh yeah. But
Dude, either that
the
or just
series,
GTA.
the series as a whole, I just wasn't too into it. I'm okay with
That's
giving
fair.
it an A.
That's fair. I can agree to that. All right, it goes in the A series. If anyone has a problem with that, take it up with Halo Master Chief at twitter.com.
Yes,
Right.
the Halo Master Chief. Like you'd know he'll say something to you. Like
Fucking 2 seconds
okay,
later,
of course,
Master Chief.
of
gets-
course we gotta do this.
then you won't be in the war.
What's up? League of Legends.
League of Legends.
Honestly. Okay, this one I actually will say the fan base is a big part of it. because literally, if you try to play ranked, might get a game full of fucking people who just want to fucking throw the game. So honestly, I'm fine with a D or F. Because, I mean, sure, the game did amazing in what it did, but the gameplay itself and the community it's inside of it is so fucking terrible. It was literally rated #1 most toxic community by fucking Watch Mojo.
Now, are we just going to define it just by the fan base? Because it's a good
No,
game.
game overall.
It's just...
Overall, I would probably give it a C.
I'd see, yeah.
Like
Okay.
there's
I'm
the
fine
game,
with
the
the
game, the game is fun. There's a lot of fun things you can do, and there's so many different fun champs and stuff.
New
But
champs
also-
just feel overpowered compared to
Also
the
on
old
the
champs.
on the other end, the devs really do like making champs that just ruin the balancing of the game, and keeping things unbalanced, and the fan base is really toxic. So the fun moments when you're actually having fun in League, it's absolutely S tier. But everything else about it brings it down to an F tier. So right in the middle,
Yes.
I'd probably put it about C tier.
That's fine. I'm fine
yeah.
with that.
It might
That's
be a
fair.
C
Because when you're having
tier,
fun,
but we always come back to it.
lore-wise is really fucking good. I always come back to it.
lore
As
is
much as I
great.
say I hate it, I will always come back to League because it is just one of those games I've just recently, like, I shouldn't say recently, but I've just gotten addicted to. And you know what? It's a good game series. It's just not the best.
All right.
But it is good enough to hold me.
The Left 4 Dead games.
Left 4 Dead. Ooh, okay. You know what? I honestly want to give this game at least a B. I enjoyed the combat in it, because, I mean, who doesn't like mowing zombies down in a fucking golf cart or some shit? That shit's funny.
So you give it a B? Is that where you want to put it?
Yeah.
Okay, Spectre, what do you think?
I was very lost into something else. What are you gonna say?
The Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead.
Oh no, that's a good game. That's a that's an A.
Okay. I'm okay with that answer.
It's not
I'll be okay with putting an A. I personally would have given it an S. I've played through it so many times with both of my cousins on PS2. Left 4 Dead 2 is just, ooh, so great.
Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe that's what I need to do with it, because I played it solo.
Oh no, you
answers
get
are
a
independent.
friend to play with,
it's
and you
better
fuck
to-
around in that shit.
Yeah.
You go around with a frying pan through the circus, bonking clowns on the nose,
Nah,
getting
you're
that
right.
squeaking sound, and Noam Chomsky and shit.
I did
Bro.
enjoy
I
enjoy
personally would have given
sacrificing
it.
people to bosses because I couldn't beat the boss.
I personally would give the Left 4 Dead series an S tier, but I'm okay with like compromising a little bit and putting it in A.
I'm okay with that.
An A. Okay, so
Huh,
Left 4 Dead
yeah.
series is an A.
an A, yeah. Like it's a very good game, and I enjoy it when I play with friends. Definitely memorable.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
Mario Kart.
Next one.
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
The Mario Kart games.
I barely ever play it, to be honest. So I'm not really sure how to rate it.
I'm not a big fan of racing games, but if you told me you want to sit down and play some Mario Kart, I'd gladly play it with you. So I'd give it a B at least.
It is such a good standard party game. It can also be very rage-inducing, but it is pretty fun. I do personally enjoy it. I would probably put it up in either a or a B.
Everyone cool with the B?
I'm okay with the B.
You okay with the B? You good
I
with
just
the B?
remember especially the DS one, the one that was on DS, playing that with
Dude,
friends.
the one that had DS had the battle mode where you could like battle on a DS.
Or there's the Wii version. I remember there was a girl who I was interested at the time, and me and her would play it, and then I would tickle her mid-race, and she would get mad at me and call me a cheater.
Oh, okay, that sounded really weird out of context. But I get what you're saying. So you know what? I'm fine with the B. I'm fine with the B for
All
boobies.
right. Let's
Yes,
see what we
sir.
got next. Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
The Mortal Kombat games.
It's a
Shaolin
good
Monks was the
game.
only one I actually liked.
Like
Shaolin Monks was the only one I actually liked.
Yeah. I like it. I just don't know. I don't know because you say like an overall over the whole genre, so I don't know how
Yeah.
to makes it difficult. It goes up. It's definitely not anything. It's not below. It's something like A or B. But I had to go for
I'd be
A
fine with the
on
B,
that one.
honestly.
I would have said a C. While I'm not big on fighting games, I did have Deadly Alliance for the PS2, and I did enjoy going through like the solo player stuff on it.
Yeah.
Overall, it's fun. I would have given it a C. If you guys want to put it at B, I'm okay with putting it at B as well. Because I do understand as a fighting game, people do like it.
Oh yeah. People also spam in it. But fucking
So where are we
Sub-Zero
putting
players,
it?
fuck you.
B?
B.
Spectre?
I'm fine with B.
B.
B. Okay, Mortal Kombat's
Alright,
a B.
alright.
Let's see.
Pretty
What do we
good.
got next?
Probably do one more.
Elder Scrolls.
We definitely do. Elder Scrolls. Let's kind of skip that one. Let's skip that one. We did Fallout. Let's do a different one. Skip that one.
Elder Scrolls is a huge series.
It is a huge series, but I'd give it an S. If that's what we're doing, I'd give it an S because I actually enjoyed it.
Game.
I enjoyed
it.
Yeah,
See,
Elder Scrolls and Skyrim go hand in hand. They're basically in the same universe.
They are the same game.
Yeah, Elder
They
Scrolls.
are.
Oblivion, Skyrim, those are all Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls 5 is called Skyrim.
I have the same problem with Fallout that I do with Skyrim, where I'm not just that big on single player RPGs.
But did you fight the bear?
Did you fight the bear?
Skyrim was pretty enjoyable. I'd probably give it an A.
An A.
I said S.
You
says A.
guys,
What are you saying?
I'm okay with it. Yeah. It's a pretty
A or
solid
S?
Which one? A. Okay, solid A. I'm okay with solid A. I'm okay with the solid A. I'm fine with it.
A and
Elder
S's
Scroll.
are literally top tier ratings in my opinion.
Yeah, so they're fine.
S is just really special.
Yeah.
Let's see. Looking.
This is probably the last one we do, Pika. Find a good one.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
They're just milking that shit.
Yeah, they really are. Nothing against that game. I enjoyed Pokemon Fire Red, and I enjoyed Pokemon Pikachu Edition, and I enjoyed Sword and Shield.
Yeah, who doesn't
But
like to
outside
capture
of that,
animals and
it's the
force them to
same
fight?
game. It's the same game over and over. There is no variances. Only variance you ever saw was make Pokemon big. Make Pokemon big
See,
Pokemon.
I've played a little bit of Red. I played a little bit of Silver. I played a little bit of Black and White. The only one I actually fully played through was Pokemon Y.
What's your rating?
It's a mid tier. I mean,
C?
culturally it's huge, but it's probably mid tier B or C.
I am fine with the C just because it's the same game over and over.
What about you, Spectre?
I rate it as a B. It's a good game, but it gets pretty repetitive.
B.
Yeah, because
I'm
it
fine
can't.
with B.
I don't know what else they could really do besides the same repetitive thing. Like, I gotta capture this Pokemon. I gotta make adversary thing. I gotta earn these badges.
Dude, there's something easy they can do with it. Literally, just take the Vaporeon and be like, now it's a dating sim. All right,
Okay.
now we're gonna. That's a horrible note to end the Pokemon discussion on.
No.
we can keep going if you guys want to. We don't have to end it at an hour unless you guys have other things to do.
Kind of wanted to play maybe a couple of more League. I know, like we rate that low ranking for League.
Yeah, but it is a game that we'll come back to. Yeah. Our tier
another
list.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
next time
part
we're
two.
soloing. So be ready for that, guys. We'll have another amazing thing. Oh God.
I mean, we made it.
Hopefully. But overall, guys, that's our tier list. If
Okay,
you guys
it
do
didn't
not
crash.
like
We're
what we
good, we're
said,
good, we're
you
good.
could try any of the games out we've talked about.
We-
Please do try the games we talked about.
If you guys
Get your own
want
decision.
if you guys want us to continue the tier list, we'll get to the remaining big games, and maybe we can do a third episode on it, going over the smaller games.
If you guys want, we could eventually do some other tier lists, like the best candy bar or some shit like that. I don't really care. But overall, I think it's a super interesting discussion. I think it does provoke a lot of stuff. So, with that, I'm going to say...
Wait. One more. Portal. Quick.
Portal.
Quick,
oh,
Portal.
Okay, Portal.
Portal.
No talk, just
You know
rank.
what?
Portal.
Portal.
Genre defining.
Genre defining as well. That's an S.
It's an S and genre defining. Either one of those two.
Yeah.
Do you guys know Portal was supposed to originally be a fantasy
An
game?
FPS?
No.
Oh, really?
I didn't know.
I did
that.
not know that.
Hell yeah, brother.
What do you rate? What's your rating, Pika? What's your rating?
Genre defining, sure. Yeah, we'll go for it. Because if you
Okay,
actually know
let's
the
do
story
genre
behind
defining.
Portal, it is actually a really big deal.
And it's connected
Alright.
to Half-Life, so...
All right, guys, that's
3,
gonna be it.
2,
We'll
1,
see y'all
peace.
later.
Bye, everyone.